You're either going to like this song
Ally has been slain.
or kick my ass after the show.
They disgrace the art of war.
You're the love of my life, but it cuts like a knife, and I feel like I'm being misled. See, I'm a little concerned for what I recently learned of the swastika tattoo on your head. makes you smile when you hear Sieg Heil. You love the smell of a burning cross in the yard. You do goose-step salutes in your Doc Marten boots, and you quoted Mein Kampf in our 5th anniversary card. I think you're a Nazi, baby. Are you a Nazi? You might be a Nazi, baby. You keep extensive files on the Nuremberg trials, and you watch them whenever they're airing. I guess I should have known when you bought a new bone for your puppies named Goebbels and Goering. You showed up late to our very first date. I said, how are you? You said, white power. Call me paranoid, but I'm not overjoyed when you ask me if I want to shower. I think you're a Nazi. Don't be lying, baby. Are you a Nazi? Are you anti-Zion, maybe? Your every dress is monogrammed SS. You hold an Aryan picnic and bash. And it makes me irate when you say I look great when I wear a little tiny mustache. Your social politics say that races don't mix, and you call it pure blood pollution. And whenever I'm sad, you say it's not so bad. For every problem, there's a final solution. I think you're a Nazi. Give me an answer, baby. Are you a Nazi? You drive a fucking Panzer, baby. You say that love is blind, so how could I have guessed? But then again, I met you at the Wagner Fest. I know you're a Nazi, and that's why I'm leaving. I know you're a Nazi, sure as my name is Stephen Lynch.
I haven't enriched two people who would rather be fucking anywhere else right now. You know what? Why don't I bring out a couple of pals of mine? Mark Tyke and Rod Cohn. I'm sure you guys have seen them on the road. to do this song in honor of the holiday we just celebrated, St. Patty's Day. It's my favorite holiday, and I learned a song in honor of it. It's an old Irish song. It's been passed down from generation to generation, from father to son, when the boy's on the verge of manhood. And it's called Down to the Old Pub Instead.
Lad, it's your duty to find ye a lass with childbearing hips and a pink supple ass, and make her your wife and love her with love so true. Now some rivers run high, some rivers run low. When her river runs red, then she's starting her flow, and it's called menstruation, and here's what it means to you. You will notice her bloomers are spotty at first. Stand back, her ovarian dam's gonna burst. So don't be afraid, it's a natural thing. Just wad up some cotton and hand her some string. Put the old linens on top of the bed. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. She'll retain her water, her breasts will be tender, and every third word that you say will offend her. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. And she'll want to make love. If you do, you're a fool, 'cause you'll only end up with a bloody O'Toole. Get out of the house, down to the old pub instead. And she'll want you to sample the fruit of her loins, but son, it'll taste like some old rusty coins. So turn off the light, boy, and take off your hat, and drop to your knees, say a prayer to St. Pat, then he'll give you the strength to get out of the bed. And for Ireland's sake, go down to the old pub instead. Now the pub is the place where the lads are a-meeting, when the moon's full and the gals are a-bleating. The Catholic, the Protestant, even the pagan, the pub is the place when your lady is ragging. So drink of your pint, boys, and thank your shamrocks that as menfolk we don't have to bleed from our cocks, and that we can escape from the lady in red and get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Wouldn't it be nice if there was a place to lose the weight of the world and put a smile on your face? Have the time of your life, bring the kids and the wife, and never have to worry about death or blunt force trauma. Go to Mr. Safety's bowling alley, Mr. Safety's bowling alley. He's made a change or two. Now it's safer for me and you, because what else would a responsible adult do at Mr. Safety's bowling alley? The first thing that you notice when you walk in the door, the pins are made out of Nerf and they're nailed to the floor. And with your rental shoes, you also choose a set of knee pads, shoulder pads, elbow pads, shin guards, chest protector, face mask, codpiece, and a helmet. Down at Mr. Safety's bowling alley, Mr. Safety's bowling alley. The square balls might not roll, and they have handles instead of holes. But having lots of fun is not the primary goal at Mr. Safety's bowling alley. You can only bowl 3 frames every hour to guard against carpal tunnel. They still have rock and bowl, but not at the same time. To guard against fire, he took out the fryer, and there is no food you can eat with your hands. But you can have all of the beer that you want when you get home from Mr. Safety's bowling alley, Mr. Safety's bowling alley. Free earplugs to deaden the sound, and the balls only weigh 3 pounds. But there's a Starbucks in between every single lane at Mr. Safety's bowling alley. And a brand new state-of-the-art digital scoring system, but we can't figure out how to use it. Right next door to Chick McGee's Pocket Pool Hall, Mr. Safety's bowling alley.
bitches. Cause I give the lowest amount of fuck humanly possible. What? I don't give a fuck about anything. Fuck everyone and fuck everything. What? I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck about anything. I don't give a fuck about motherfucking anything. People care about shit, I say fuck everything. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck the sky, fuck trees, fuck the sun. I don't need heat or vitamin D. And fuck toasters, I don't need to cook my bread. And fuck coasters, I use a little plate instead. And fuck roosters, with your useless cock-a-doodle-doo. We invented alarm clocks, we no longer need you. Don't give a fuck about chairs, I prefer to stand. And fuck air conditioners, I got a ceiling fan. And fuck the movie The Fan, starring Wesley Snipes. Demolition Man's the only Snipes movie I like. And fuck liking shit, I don't even like the stuff that I like. Don't give a fuck about not liking all the shit I don't like tissues, fuck 'em, I'll blow my nose on the couch. And fuck my nostrils and my sense of smell, I breathe through my mouth. Don't give a fuck about seeing, bitch, fuck my eyes. Fuck visual perception, yo, I'd rather be blind. And fuck time, seconds are too short and minutes are a joke. And hours are way too long, they should be half an hour at most. And fuck coast, don't give a fuck about where water meets land. And fuck boats, just cause you float you think you're so fucking bad. And fuck jokes, I don't need to be fun